Yes, sir. People, bring it in. That is right. I am back. Guys, people, do y'all have about 15 minutes for me to update you on your money?
Yes.
All right, good deal, guys. Listen, banger information. If you miss a minute of this video, again, it's only going to cost you money. Not financial advice. I'm just dropping the truest due diligence on this side of the earth. Guys, listen, y'all are here with your favorite host, the undisputed champion of due diligence, Mr. 42 Thoughts. That's correct. The ultimate Mr. Pinpoint like an arrow. That is right. It is I. Money Montgomery. Guys, dial in. We got some bang information. Again, Bitcoin sitting at 97,471. XRP sitting at $2.47, up 3% on the day. Again, pennies compared to the move that's coming. Guys, you're right there on the tip. You can taste it. But guys, if you're not understanding how close you are to this, hopefully, again, I can drop another bang on your head just for a little bit of convincing. But again, do what you're going to do. Somebody's got to wash the rims on a V12. Let's get down to the information. Breaking news. Corey Garrison, former SEC counsel, says digital assets are not a security. Gary Gensler era lawsuits should be withdrawn. Now, I keep bringing this information, guys. They are pinpointing and talking directly to XRP and about XRP. This year, Congress, these meetings that are going on, for those that are able to slip away and catch some of these throughout the day and hear them talking about crypto. If you don't get bullish from this, you never will, guys. Again, the dismissal of this case is coming. Gary's gone. Atkins is not in seat yet, the new SEC chairman. Guys, the president's only been in office less than a month. All this is rolling. Sit back. Y'all are getting a little too unsettled. You just can't be pleased. It's here. 2025 is our year. Let's tap into it.
The SEC actually accomplish? I offer the following suggestions, which I believe are consistent with Commissioner Peirce's 10 priorities.
Give it to us.
First, the SEC should articulate a sound legal interpretation for when digital asset transactions are subject to the securities laws. A clean break is needed from the Gensler era's legal imprecision and sweeping assertion that nearly all digital assets are securities. The interpretation should begin with an acknowledgement that the digital asset itself is not a security. A disciplined transaction-by-transaction analysis must be used to determine whether an investment contract is present because it is required by the case law and should be adhered to by the Commission. Second, the SEC should consider withdrawing Gensler-era litigation alleging unregistered exchange, broker-dealer, and clearing agency activity.
Who is he talking about, people? Directly XRP. And again, he said that the Gensler era should be withdrawn. Guys, this is not to be missed. Look at the temperament of the regulators. I already told you they were not on the side of Gary. Guys, do what you're going to do, but watch my shoes. If you're not on your tippy toes with this one, if you're not bagging down, like I said, mass majority of the family was in here loading that bag up months ago. But for those that are still buying, and I am still buying again, trust me on that. Friday, I will be touching it again. No Diddy. No. For those that are kind of not sure or unsure, or maybe I'll throw in here, you're about to miss it. We are on the edge of something massive happening. Breaking news from me, Mr. Timothy Massad, during subcommittee on the golden age of digital assets. Again, guys, it keeps popping out. Guys are calling it the golden age. We have a lot of calls for clarity. We need regulatory framework. This year, we will get regulatory clarity. I told y'all 2025 is your year. This is not just mumbo jumbo. This is not me making things up. This is them saying it. I'm just doing the due diligence to bring you what they're telling you is about to happen. But miss it if you're going to. I wanted to bring this up here. I reported on this last year. Brad Garlinghouse, right, told you when the ETFs are going to come, right? All right, well, let's just tap in one more time. Roll it back.
Okay, XRP ETF.
Love you, Liz.
I think we're going to see it. I think it'll probably be 2025.
Next year?
Yeah,
all right.
Not too far away.
Good to see you. Let's see if that happens.
So last year, I think we'll have in 2025. Well, I bring that together for what, guys? Everybody dial in. Is everybody paying attention? Crypto Coin Show breaking: the USSC is set to acknowledge Grayscale's XRP ETF tomorrow. Bullish news. My young Kenny had to bring this together for me while we having our daily table talks, our money talk. We reported on this a couple months ago, maybe 2 months ago, of Grayscale filing an XRP ETF. Well, it turns out tomorrow was the deadline for an answer of acceptance on that ETF. So tomorrow we find out if they're going to have an ETF drop now, or if it's going to be delayed. But tomorrow we have answers, and I keep bringing this all together for y'all to understand. We are days away from this dismissal of this case. Days away from it. Everything's lined up. Everything's pointed to. All your regulators are pointing to the fact of how crypto is going to go. Now you've got ETFs, Grayscale. We're about to have, tomorrow was a big day. A little bit of FOMO building up. A lot of people aren't even on point with this. Tomorrow we might have something crazy occur. But again, all of this pointing closer and closer to the fact that I do not see a case carrying to February. I feel like February is a monumental month for us. And it's only based off the information that's being provided. Ripple, planting the Ripple flag in Portugal with Unicambio. I don't know what that is. Our first Portuguese client and the country's leading currency exchange provider using Ripple payments. Their corporate customers can now move funds in nearly instantly between these select places here. Looks like Brazil and some other places out there, guys. Oh my gosh. Ripple is literally tied in with every massive exchange provider everywhere. Germany, Portugal, Africa, right? Of course, we got America tied up under there. These massive exchanges, and now we're touching down, and where I keep telling y'all, stop looking at the price, look at the company. Everything's about to go live. March, we go into ISO 222. Our system goes blockchain. Guys, you're not getting it. Do not play around with February. Please don't. Wanted to bring some further information from Brett. For everybody, when I keep telling y'all that they said XRP needs to be in 5 years, 10,000 minimum coin to deal with liquidity. And people like, man, a market cap and this and that. Guys, I love bringing this. Everybody dial in of a clear explanation of why XRP needs to be at 10,000 a coin. Let's get down to it. Fair use. Fair use.
People think XRP can't hit $10,000 because of market cap. Market cap doesn't apply to XRP the way you think. It's built for high-speed transactions, settling in 3 to 5 seconds. This means the same XRP can be reused up to 50 times per day. Moving $1 trillion daily needs just $20 billion in liquidity, not $1 trillion. Now, picture a tokenized global economy.
And this is what I keep saying. We just saw this with when that flush of volume of 38 billion hit. They didn't have 38 billion XRP. They were moving multiples of the XRP back and forth and back and through. This is why the value has to go up to deal with the liquidity.
Economy worth $1 to $2 quadrillion. If XRP handles just 10%, that's trillions in daily settlements. To support this, XRP's price must reach $10,000 or more. She
didn't say, let's roll it back. She didn't say all of the money. She said just to deal with 10% of the daily volume, right? That takes XRP to where?
If XRP handles just 10%, that's trillions in daily settlements. To support this, XRP's price must reach $10,000 or more. Here's another factor. XRP's circulating supply is limited to 53 billion tokens. For global liquidity, the price must be high enough to handle massive volumes. With institutions, CBDCs, and governments adopting XRP, demand will only grow. Here's why market cap doesn't matter. XRP's value isn't speculation, it's utility. It facilitates massive global transactions efficiently. The price must reflect this demand, not an arbitrary market cap calculation. The future is tokenized, and XRP is built for the next era of finance. Think XRP can hit $10,000? Drop XRP below and stay tuned for more.
Guys, if that doesn't get you bullish, I don't know what will. But I want to bring this information out. I'm going to keep posting. I'm going to make sure I say this, because I see day in and day out where people do not understand what they are doing, what they're investing in, and why this is so crazy. Why I'm on top of my table screaming half the time. If you don't get it now, you never will. And again, I don't really want you to. I got my family in here. A money mafia is in here. We locked up. I can't have everybody in the V12. Somebody's got to get the V12 back dust on their lip. And it's not gonna be me. I can't live like that. Uphold, bullish. Fed Chair Jerome Powell confirms the Federal Reserve will not create a central banking digital currency under his leadership. Now, again, guys, bullish news because of what? There already is something that we're going to utilize for that central banking digital currency. It's backed in Treasury, it's RESD, and it's the confirmation that you're not going to have that competition. Is it ironic that Tether is going magically now under investigation and being delisted? Or are we moving into the final form of what was really set up to be done?
Something that concerns me a lot is the idea that we would even look like China in any way. So can I have your commitment that as long as you're the chairman of the Federal Reserve System, that we will never have a central bank digital currency?
Yes.
Thank you for that. I think that's extremely important. It makes me very happy to hear you say that. Something
massive. So then who's going to be it for you guys? Who's going to be it for you? I don't know. Maybe we can dial into Bloomberg talking about, again, I told y'all guys, look at how much is in front of you. Do you remember about 6 months ago, for those of us here 6-7 months ago, put a money bag in the chat where they wouldn't even put XRP in the news. Shoot, about 3 months ago, XRP was on the news. It was up 80% and they didn't have it up there. They had Litecoin up there and it was down maybe 2 months ago. Now look at how we've dialed in, guys. Who deals with cross-border settlements the fastest? XRP. Let's tap in.
President Bill Dudley making the case for King Dollar in his latest Bloomberg opinion piece, writing the following: America derives immense benefits from the dollar's dominance, a position that countries such as China and Russia are seeking to contest. By addressing the problem of cross-border payments, the US could boost the global economy and cement its central role therein. Bill joins us now for more. Bill, welcome to the program. Lots of topics.
Just to get that one time.
Addressing the problem of cross-border payments.
Addressing the problem of cross-border payments. Who does that, guys?
The US could boost the global economy and cement its central role.
Who does that, guys? Who does that, guys? Is it the company whose CEO was shaking hands with the president of the United States? Is the company CEO who is about to be or in the lead right now for election of crypto advisor to the president?
And just now for more. But welcome to the program. Lots of topics
I don't want you to
cover. Let's kick off with this one right here. You started with a premise, so let's talk about it. The immense benefits from the dollar's dominance. Let's start there. But what are they?
Well, I think the dollar is the linchpin of global financial markets. So we get what's called the exorbitant privilege of people wanting to hold dollar-denominated assets. So that makes the cost of funding in the United States less than if the dollar was not viewed as, the key currency in the global economy. But that's not necessarily ordained forever, and there are steps we can do to make that more likely to be sustained in the future. And one thing is to make some progress on cross-border payments.
Yeah.
Payments cross-border are
Who does that?
Extremely expensive, especially for small retail payments like remittances. They cost maybe as much as 6-7%. This could be brought down tremendously if we developed instant payment systems nationally and then linked them together. A number of countries have good instant payment systems. Brazil, India, for example. The U.S. is basically nowhere. We have two systems, but nobody uses them. Everybody uses cards and debit cards, Venmo or PayPal. So we need to do something to reinvigorate the U.S. instant payment systems. And then once we have that, we need to start to take steps and to link it together with other instant payment systems around the world. If we do that, we can actually lower the cost of payments dramatically and cement the dollar as the key reserve currency.
Do you see the Fed actually getting on this in any capacity in the near term, considering that they have their hands full with their mandate and a lot of controversy around it?
Well, I think you need some support from the administration and Congress. The countries that have been successful in this have basically had mandates. They basically said you need to actually offer this service to your banking customers. In the United States, it's completely voluntary. And since it's completely voluntary, the two instant payment systems we have, FedNow and RTX, are basically not used by virtually anybody. So they exist. But if they're not used, then how can that be advantageous to link that into an international regime?
Guys, they're putting it right in front of you. They're putting it right in front of you. I can't bring it any, hey, what more do you want from me? Are you not yet entertained? Guys, I want to close off with this again. The orange man has only been in there, what, 20 days, maybe, right? Look at how they have moved all barriers from in front of crypto, and especially XRP. Brad Garlinghouse, repost. The CFTC plays a vital role in making sure the U.S. has the most robust capital markets in the world. Congrats to Brian Quintins on your nomination for the CTF chair. It is, and this is him from here. This is my great honor to be nominated by the president, real Donald Trump, as the next chairman of the Commodities Futures Trading Commission, where I had served as a commissioner in my last administration. The CFTC plays a critical role in maintaining robust hedging and price discovery. Guys, they're clearing everybody out and setting us up for a push to $200. 2025 is your year. If you haven't done anything, not financial advice, I would scoop a couple of these coins called XRP, especially while they're at 250. Under 250. Oh! But y'all do what y'all gonna do. Like I said, maybe you don't like stocks. You never smell like a boat. But that's all right. I do. Mama, I'm bringing it home. Family, y'all hold it down, baby. Y'all know what time it is. Oh, yeah.